Hello and welcome to ActiveNet Bites. Now, ActiveNet is at Crieff Hydro on the 6th of September, and we've sold out to suppliers. And one of the last suppliers to sign up was Robin Mitchell from OLM Consulting. Good afternoon, Robin. How are you?
I'm well, thanks, David. Yourself?
Excellent. Yeah, I'm really well, thank you, Robin. Yeah, I really like the background. We were talking earlier about the turbines and where you are. I think it's a fabulous office. That's brilliant. So, Robin, tell us what OLM Consulting does.
Right. OLM is basically Ian Ogilvie, Richard Lamburn, and Robin Mitchell. Three swimming pool water treatment consultants who have come together to create a company that can be a one-stop shop for swimming pools in terms of compliance, water analysis, pool plant operators training, and all aspects of swimming pool water treatment. So that's us in a nutshell. So that's where the OLM comes from, and we are trying to provide an all-round package and support for swimming pool facilities in all aspects of compliance and water treatment.
Okay, excellent. Now we've got a lot of operators coming to the event in Crieff, which is fantastic. What are the types of things do you think that they're most interested in at the minute? What are the trends that you're dealing with?
Right. Well, in the industry, especially recently due to the pandemic and trends, there's a lot of key skills that have left the industry, and there's an element of skill fade as well. So there are gaps within swimming pools where maybe the skill set and the knowledge isn't there that used to be there from the old techie guy, the charge hand or whatever. So what we are seeing a lot of just now in terms of demands is for on-site training, instructional, compliance documentation, procedural aspects, trying to assist people with the job that they're doing in terms of in the plant room and water treatment. So we can connect all that together in terms of the training. We've got a significant water analysis arm in our business. We've just actually picked up a large contract. We are dealing with about 500 samples a month at the moment in terms of water analysis, and what we do is we add the value in terms of the interpretation and the expertise. So that's our big selling point, is that we can provide expertise from a chemical side. We've got an expert witness and chartered consultant on board. We've got an expert and director of facilities from Swim England, which was Richard Lamburn, who's got a lot of expertise in building and designing and specifications for swimming pools as well. And I've obviously got a lot of background in the swimming pool water treatment and water analysis side of the business. So we're trying to knit it together so that we can provide expertise, quality of service, and interpretation and solutions to problems at site, along with the basics in terms of pool plant operator training, your water analysis, design specifications, building up procedures, PTOPs, and helping you comply with PUTAG. You've got three directors of PUTAG that are we've been directors at some point of PUTAG, and we now have obviously the vice chair and Ian Ogilvie on PUTAG. Obviously myself and Richard are not quite as active on PUTAG now, but we have in the past. So there's a lot of expertise. That's where we can provide help and almost it's consultancy along with the basics.
Excellent. So effectively, this is about doing the stuff almost that's behind the scenes that really does, though, enhance the customer's experience of swimming and makes a real difference. I like that idea around the interpretation of water treatment results, because ultimately that comes through, you get your microbiological test or whatever, and you go, okay, right, I look for the pass, I look for the fail, file it and move on. So how are you finding that's making a difference to the efficiency and the effectiveness of what people are doing once you start really interpreting their results?
Oh, it's massive. It's peace of mind for the customer, because we're actually giving them what they need to do. Because in the past they'll maybe just use a water hygiene company who come and take the sample, give them the result, and then that's it. It finishes. We do the whole circle. We'll say to them, by the way, we've organised a retest for you, or this is what we recommend. And in actual fact, we will go in, in terms of helping out, add value in terms of water analysis. It's a good point, because we've just taken on one of the largest contracts in the UK. And the reason that particular customer wanted to come to OLM Consulting was the fact that we can give them added value in terms of interpretation. And that means that if something goes wrong at the site, they can ask us, well, what's your thoughts? You know the site, you know the actual water. What would you say we need to do? And we can give them that. Whereas there's very few companies in the UK. And there's a gap in the market now because obviously Kingfisher have been sold.
Yeah.
And there's very, very few swimming pool orientated companies that can offer that.
Excellent. Well, look, Robin, I'm really looking forward to catching up. It's always entertaining having a conversation with you. Thank you so much for supporting ActiveNet, and we will see you on the 6th of September. Cheers, Robin.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Thanks very much, David. And
Cheers.
yeah, I look forward to seeing you there.
Thanks, Mike. Bye.